So the next thing I'm going to do is estimate my household ratios. So the ratio of the households on the reservation to the county. So in this fictional example, I've got households on the reservation in both Coconino and Yavapai County. So I'm going to pretend that I called the fictional tribal housing office, and they told me that there are 250 occupied reservation households in Coconino County, and that there are 129 occupied reservation households in Yavapai County. So for the total number of households in the county of interest, I'm going to use the Census Bureau data, and that's Fact Finder that we've demonstrated in a previous module. And so I'm going to look at the 2010 census summary file, that's SF1. And I use the 2010 summary files when they're available for the county data, because instead of using the more current year estimate, the 2010 census data was an actual census where they went and collected data. So I use those for the county data when I can. And that, they told me from that Fact Finder report that the number of occupied households in Coconino County is 46,711, and in Yavapai County it's 90,903. So the ratio used to estimate lawn and gardening equipment emissions is for Coconino County, it's 250 over 46,711. So that number is 0.00535. And the ratio for Yavapai County is 129 over 90,903. And that number is 0.00142. So those are the ratios that I'll log in my logbook and in my notes. So the next thing I want to do is estimate the land area ratios. So in my example, I'm going to call my fictional tribal GIS department, and they tell me that the reservation total land area is 593 square miles, and 435 of those square miles are in Coconino County, and 158 square miles are in Yavapai County. So to find the area of a county or a reservation in Tice, and I'm going to turn off these labels since I don't need them anymore by just clicking this check box next to labels. And I'll go back into the overlays tab just because that's easier for me, because that's what I'm used to looking at. So I'll zoom out. And this right here is Coconino County, and this is Yavapai County. I'm going to first click on the county of interest on the map. So I'm going to go back to the clicking icon, which it looks like an arrow instead of the zoom out icon. So I'll click on Coconino County first. And then I click on State Counties, Coconino County to select it. And when I select something in Tice, it gets that grid around it. And then I want to right click anywhere in the grid and select Edit. Now I'm not going to actually edit data here, I'm just viewing data. But that's how you do it in Tice. To view data, you select Edit. And there's two windows that pop up. In the active window, which is the window on top, you want to click on the Geometry tab. And near the top of this window, it gives you the area of the entire county. So that value is 18,646 square miles. So we've got that, and we're going to write that down in our notes in our logbook and click Cancel. And then we can repeat the process for the other counties. Or if you want, you can just go to Yavapai County here on this list and double click on it. And that brings up the geometry tab here. And we can look and see what the area Yavapai County is. And that value is 8,133 square miles. We can use our calculator, or we can use Excel to calculate the reservation areas to the county area ratios. So for Coconino County, that ratio is 435 square miles over 18,646 square miles, and that equals 0.02333. And for Yavapai County, the value is 158 over 8,133, and that value equals 0.01943.